Welcome to our short stories. Sit back and enjoy a brief tale crafted just for you, filled with rich vocabulary and elegant phrasing. BYE, Boost Your English, Episode 8, The London Interview. Hello, and welcome back to BYE, Boost Your English. Today, we're diving into the high-stakes world of business English. The objective is to equip you with the precise vocabulary needed for professional life, which is key to success in any career. In this episode, I'll take you through my recent job application experience in London, from the hiring process to my first day at my new workstation. Let's start with the interview. After weeks of searching, I was invited for an interview at a prestigious marketing firm in London. The whole hiring process felt quite rigorous. My interviewer, a woman from HR, had a very professional demeanor. She quickly established a formal rapport. Her first few questions were what we call behavioral questions. She asked me to detail a time when I had to deal with a difficult client, saying, "Sonia, can you walk me through your decision-making process in a high-pressure scenario?" The objective, she explained, was to gauge my soft skills, things like problem-solving and collaboration, which are often the crucial factors in successful team building. She then asked me to detail my career trajectory and explain where I saw myself in 5 years, before concluding the session by saying, "We'll be in touch by the end of the week to follow up." The interview lasted almost an hour, but I felt I had made a very strong statement about my capabilities. The relief I felt when I received the official job offer was immense. I immediately went to the office to complete the onboarding process. The human resources manager had me signing the contract straight away. After the formalities, she took me to my designated workstation. It wasn't a private office, but a small cubicle that was bright and modern. "This," she said, "is your desk neighbor." My desk neighbor was a woman named Elise, who, to my pleasant surprise, was French. She was quick to point out the amenities near us. "If you need a quick coffee," she told me, "pop to the break room, it's just around the corner." It was very comforting to find a familiar accent in a new environment, and I instantly felt we had a good rapport. To help me get the hang of things, Elise took me on a tour of the facilities. First, she showed me the IT department. "They are responsible for all technical enforcement," she joked. She then walked me through the central working areas, pointing out the equipment. "This, Sonia, is the state-of-the-art photocopier," she said. "I warn you, it's the weak link of the entire office. You have to drill down into the manual every time you use it." We located the supply cupboard, which holds everything from notepads to printer cartridges. She then guided me towards the toilets and, most importantly, the canteen on the lower floor, where she insisted we should have lunch together the next day. "You will not regret the strong burger they serve there," she promised. My first day was a resounding success. I learned how the different departments blend together, and I managed to avoid being caught off guard by any unexpected situation. As I took the tube home, I felt a huge sense of achievement. It was a long day, but every step was straightforward and professional. This new job is certainly worth the effort. My new aim is to learn everything I can and become an insightful member of the team. Key vocabulary and expressions explained. Rigorous, detailed, strict, and extremely thorough. For example, the selection process for the postgraduate course is incredibly rigorous. Demeanor, a person's outward behavior, bearing, or conduct. For example, the doctor's calm demeanor instantly reassured the anxious patient. Rapport, a close and harmonious relationship in which the people or groups understand each other's feelings or ideas and communicate well. For example, she quickly established a good rapport with her new colleagues. To gauge, to estimate, measure, or judge a situation or a person's feelings. For example, it is difficult to gauge how the market will react to the new product launch. Trajectory, the path followed by an object moving through space, or, metaphorically, the progression of a career or life. For example, her career trajectory has been remarkable, moving from intern to director in just 5 years. To follow up, to pursue or check on something further, or to maintain contact after an initial meeting. For example, I will write an email to follow up on our conversation from yesterday. Onboarding, the process of integrating a new employee into an organization. For example, the company's onboarding program includes a full tour of the building and IT training. Workstation, an area where a single person works, typically with a computer and desk. For example, every employee is expected to keep their workstation tidy and organized. Amenities, desirable or useful features of a building or place that provide comfort, convenience, or pleasure. For example, the apartment block offers excellent amenities, including a gym and a rooftop terrace. Enforcement, the act of compelling observance of or compliance with a law, rule, or obligation. For example, the local council is responsible for the enforcement of parking regulations. Supply cupboard, a small room or large cabinet where office or household materials are stored. For example, if you need more notebooks or pens, you can find them in the supply cupboard. Canteen, a restaurant provided by an organization such as a college, factory, or company for its students or staff. For example, we usually meet for lunch at the office canteen around 1 o'clock. Insightful, having or showing an accurate and deep understanding of a complex matter. For example, his insightful comments during the meeting helped us solve the technical issue. Straightforward, uncomplicated, easy to do, or easy to understand. For example, the instructions for assembling the desk were straightforward and simple to follow. To drill down, to look at or examine something in much greater detail. For example, we need to drill down into the sales figures to understand why revenue dropped last month. Caught off guard, surprised or taken unawares by an unexpected event or question. For example, the manager was caught off guard when the employee suddenly announced her resignation. We have now mastered essential terms like rigorous, onboarding, workstation, and amenities. Remember, applying these terms will help you articulate your own professional experience with precision. The comments are now open on YouTube, so please feel free to share your reactions, ideas, and requests in the spirit of mutual respect. Thank you for tuning into BYE, and I look forward to guiding your English boost in the next episode. Keep boosting your English. Bye for now.
Boost your